So we're going to talk about arithmetic sequences. An arithmetic sequence is one where the difference between consecutive terms is constant. So kind of like, remember slope, you would do a y2 minus y1. You're going to subtract. So going from there to there, 10 minus 7, that's plus 3. And 10 to 13 is plus 3. And that is plus 3. And that is plus 3. Is it constant? Absolutely. So it's arithmetic. This one over here, 12 to 7, we go down 5, down 5, down 5, down 5. So here, the difference is negative 5. Is that arithmetic? It absolutely is. It's still arithmetic. So it could be a positive or a negative. Here, 8 to 9.5 is up 1.5, and up 1.5, and up 1.5, and it's up 1.5 the whole way through. Could it be a decimal? Absolutely. Still arithmetic. This one over here, we go up by 1, and then we go up by 2, and then we go up by 3, and by 4. Is this arithmetic? I mean, you may look at those numbers and they're going up by an arithmetic way, but no, the actual difference between the terms is changing. It's not the same, so it is not arithmetic. Now, so let's say a sequence is arithmetic. We're going to have some variables that we associate with it. So we're going to say that the first term of the sequence we're going to call, so T1, we're going to call that A. And the difference being those green numbers over here, we're going to call D. So notice here, let's say the first term is going to be A. The second term will be A plus D because it goes up by that much. Notice A, and then we added a D. And then if we added D again, so add D plus D, it's going to be the first one plus D twice. And if you can think about it, the nth term is going to be the first term plus, we're going to add D one less time than the number of terms, right? So this is the first term, the second term, the third term, the fourth term. In the fourth term, we add D 3 times. In the third term, we add D 2 times. And so this over here is a formula for the nth term of an arithmetic sequence. Okay, so let's say here we want to find the formula of the following sequence. And then we're going to use that formula to actually figure something out. Okay. So what we need to know is in order to figure that out, we're going to essentially all we need to figure out is we need to figure out A, we need to figure out D. So A is the first term of the sequence, and the first term of the sequence is 2. Nothing much to say about that. D, we have to figure out how much it's going up by. Now you could kind of look at it and you could say, okay, from 2 to 9, we're obviously going up 7. And that's what we're going up every single time. So our D is 7. If you can't visualize that, what you could do instead is you could actually subtract any 2 terms. You could say, take this minus this, 23 minus 16, that's 7. Or 9 minus 2, that's 7. You take a term, you subtract one before it, that also gives you D. So that's the A, that's the D. We know that the nth term is going to be A plus n minus 1 times D. So we know that the nth term is going to be 2 plus n minus 1 times 7. And so we've plugged in those numbers. And then we just work it out. So it's going to be equal to 2 plus multiply to 7n plus 7n minus 7. And then rearrange it, you would get 7n minus 5. And so that's going to be the answer. The nth term is going to be 7n minus 5.